You have evolved past it. It is beneath you. It's time to shoot for the next fucking star. Hi, love. Welcome to Guided by Helly. My name is Helly, and I'm guiding you to your dream reality. So get in love because we are getting everything we've ever wanted. Welcome to our Sunday video. Today, we are going to be talking about prepping for the most incredible 2025. If you don't want to improve in 2025, if you don't want to live out your wildest dreams in 2025, don't watch this video. This video is not for you. This video is for people who truly want to transform and want to live in their most most abundant version of themselves in this upcoming year. I've done this every single year, and I am the bitch that's like, new year, new me. Oh my God, this upcoming year is just going to be so great. Blah, 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 blah. That I am that bitch, but I am also the bitch that every single fucking year, things are getting so much better for me. Every year is better. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Literally, this year was my first year where I fully worked as like independent contractor. Does it look like I have a lazy eye with this? Because I was in the mirror for too long, so I got carried away with my eyeliner, but I did like this like eyeshadow thing. Do I look cockeyed? Okay, whatever. I'm telling you, if you want to have a wonderful upcoming year, be the bitch that's corny, that's like, new year, new me. Be that girl. And then every single year it gets better. Just trust me, okay? This is the first, oh yeah, this is what I was saying. This is the first year that I was able to work for myself fully as a content creator. Fully. Like, I'm fully supporting myself. I don't have any hoes. I don't have any tricks. I'm not looking for a rich man to date to afford my lifestyle. Like, I am affording my lifestyle as a content creator. And that was my goal for this year, and I did it. So, look at me. It is not corny to make a New Year's resolution. Is this hat ridiculous, y'all? Should we do no hat? I kind of like the personality that this hat was evoking. I felt like I was very down to business with this hat on. Okay. And that's what we are. We are down to business. We are down to the end of the wire of 2024, okay? Everything that happened this year is now in the past. We are starting new. You can be whoever you want to be in this upcoming year. And how do we decide who we want to be? By taking a fucking moment and writing down in our dream journals, who we want to be. Manifestation is about evoking the emotion of whatever vibration you want to resonate on. If you want to have a mediocre, boring ass 2025, sorry. If you want to have a mediocre, boring ass year, that's fine. Do nothing. Like, whatever. But if you want to have a large and in charge year, let's start writing out large and in charge things. I'm sorry, I don't know why I described it as that. But for real, this is the year when we're going to be absolutely insane. If you haven't seen my video about Trisha Paytas, go watch it. This is the year of delusion. This is the year of delusion, okay? This is the year that we start to say things like, I'm literally a royal princess. That's my manifestation for myself, is that I'm a royal princess. And I feel like a royal princess already, so I'm excited to see how the universe will make that happen. But I'm claiming it, I'm calling it, I'm inviting it into my life. Also in 2025, this is the year that I am going to blow up on YouTube. I'm so excited about that. You see how I can just sit here and claim these things? This is not something that I've always been able to do. I went through stages in my life where I was afraid of success. I was afraid, and this wasn't like a conscious thought of like, oh my God, I'm so scared to like be seen. I'm so scared. Like, I didn't consciously think that. I was saying like, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be a content creator. People are going to listen to me. There's going to be so many blah, 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 blah. And I was saying these things, but my emotion when people would start to view me, when I would have a video go viral, the emotion that I felt was like running from it. I was like so scared. If something went viral or something blew up, I literally would run and hide. I would stop posting. I like reading the comments and like what people had to say about me. It bothered the out of me. And that is why timing is so divine, because even 6 months ago, had I found the success that I am going to find in 2025, or that is going to find me, in 2025, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. I probably would have said something really, really embarrassing. I would have gone into like some existential crisis. I would have been depressed. I would have stayed up at night every single night thinking about how cringe I am. I know that I was not emotionally able to handle it. And the universe said, I'm not going to give it to you. You're not ready, right? But 2025, we are ready for all of the success to come in. It is time to start breaking down those doubts. It's time to start breaking down those walls and the fears of like being seen. You know what I mean? If that is something that you want, if you want to be successful online and you want to make money, this hat is ridiculous. Oh my God. Can you tell I'm going through it a little bit? No, I need it. It's the energy. It looks so bad, but it's truly the energy. If this is your first video seeing of me, this is how it always is. I don't know what to tell you. It's always a mess over here. But what I was saying was probably really important, and I forgot now because I was looking at myself in the goddamn viewfinder. Oh yeah, I was talking about if you wanted to manifest a larger following or a platform in 2025, just know that the fear of being seen is so real, and it's something that people experience all the frickin' time. You might be comparing yourself to somebody who is already established and has already worked through that block, but I can almost guarantee like 80% of people who are on some type of platform, they were afraid of being seen by that many people originally. Okay. So these are things that that's for one specific case of certain people, because I know not everybody wants to have a platform and wants to be famous, but if you do, that is something to, I think I'm just saying that so that you feel normal if that is something that you're experiencing, where it's like, oh my God, like in my heart and my soul, I want a platform. In my heart and my soul, I want to create content and have a community. Like for me, the biggest part of like wanting to be an online creator is simply the community. Like I love like my community over on Instagram where I'm doing like my art and stuff like that. It's so weird how parasocial it is. Like, it's not just like one-sided where they're like, they think they know me. I swear to God, I think I know these people too. And like, if I haven't posted, then I can't like hear from my people. And I'm like, oh, I miss them. I need to like post. And that's what literally keeps me posting, is because I'm so desperate to connect to people. No, that's true. And that's sad. Is it sad? I don't know. It's fine, actually. So yeah, what we are going to be doing is really, really thinking about what we want to see for ourselves in 2025. I want you to time travel to 1 year, December 22nd, 2025. Time travel in your mind. And I want you to sit there and visualize who you are going to be, who you are around, who is in your life, what you are doing. And this is not like, don't invite doubt into this scenario. When we are sitting there and we are visualizing, I don't want you to sit there and think like, well, what can I do? Okay, I'm going to like minimize it a little bit so it's a little bit more believable. For your New Year's resolution, just be big, be grand, be large, okay? Like, even if you don't believe it in the moment, just be delusional for a second. Have some fun. So close your eyes, or open them, or close them. And sit there and think, like, who am I going to be? Like, for me, okay, I'm going to time travel December 22nd, 2025. What day is it on December 2nd? Actually, I don't give a fuck. Let's pretend like it's a Thursday. And I'm chilling. I am in my apartment, and I'm in that I own. I own my own apartment, and I have these huge floor to ceiling windows. I have my puppies. I love it. I'm actually in the middle of renovating my apartment to look like the pink Palace of Versailles. I literally just discovered how gorgeous the Palace of Versailles is. I know I'm late to the party. It is stunning, and I want my house to look just like that, but like a pink version. So I'm in my New York City pink Palace of Versailles apartment with my puppies and blah, 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 blah. Okay, like I'm imagining that. I know I'm so excited because this weekend, this is me still visualizing. This is me still being delusional about 1 year from today. I'm so excited because today's Thursday, let's just pretend. So tomorrow, my friends are coming over for my housewarming party, and I have this stunning ass outdoor set that just came, and I'm just so excited to break it in. It's gonna be chilly, but I did get some heaters outside. Like, this is how detailed you need to be when you're being delusional, is like down to the weather, down to me being like, I'm prepping, like, okay, so I have this party tomorrow. This is me delusionally time traveling to 1 year from now. I have this party tomorrow. I've got the heaters. I called the caterer. I like walk through the emotion of like what it feels like to be inviting all of my friends over for this really exciting event of me literally like introducing them to my gorgeous, stunning home that I worked so hard for, because in 2025, I worked my ass off doing everything that made me happy, and the money was flowing in. I can't even tell you how much money I made in 2025. Like, it was a number that I never, it wasn't even a real number. In 2024, when I was thinking about this, like, that number just like, it wasn't real. It was still so delusional. But the fact that I made all of that money in 2025, I mean, like, one, I'm proud of myself. Two, I'm shocked. Three, I'm just so excited that I can do everything that I want and more. I can pour everything into every project that I want to do. This is how we are going to be time traveling and creating our 2025. Do you see all of the emotion that I just pulled there? I literally just gave the universe a direct guide for how I want to feel. I want to feel proud of myself. I want to feel surrounded by loving people. I want to feel successful, all of these things. And so I'm painting a picture, like literally time traveling in my mind, painting a picture to go 1 year out and like get every detail of that moment and like like direct message that to the universe so that they can make that happen in 2025. And then once I do that, I can let it go. I don't have to sit there and be like, oh my God, I really, really hope like this year is going to be everything. Oh my God, please, 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 please. One time, set aside, I'm not even kidding you, 20, let's say 22 minutes. Set aside 22 minutes. Put a timer on your phone and paint that picture in your mind of exactly where you will be 1 year from today. Be so delusional. If you need to do a little meditation before, if you need to listen to like abundance affirmations prior to doing this, like get yourself into a state of abundance. Feel very high vibrational. The feeling abundant just means like there's no worry in abundance. There's no doubt in abundance. When I'm feeling abundant, I just let things flow to me. I feel deserving. I feel loved. Like, I deserve that shit. I'm not taking away from anybody else. I work hard. I am a creative. I am so devoted to myself. I'm so devoted to like my faith and believing in myself. Like, duh, I deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not stopping anybody else from believing in themselves. If anything, I'm trying to encourage people to believe in themselves. And I'm just walking through these thoughts in case these are things that you've ever thought where if you're like, oh, I can't wish that much for me because then it might take away from other people, or like, just there are these blocks that we have that we're going to be destroying. Like 2025 is the year of no doubt. No doubt, like Gwen Stefani, but like literally 2025 is the year of no doubt. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that I will get everything that I want. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to have the most transformative year of my life. Will there be moments when I'm sad? Yeah, of course there will, because that's an emotion that is guiding me away from the things that I shouldn't be walking towards. And I'm not perfect, which means I'm not always making perfect decisions, which means that I could potentially walk the wrong way, and I'm gonna feel an emotion that's gonna be like, nope, that doesn't feel good. Turn around, go do something else. And that's okay. And I invite that too. I invite all of that because that is such a beautiful part of life and transformations and success and abundance and growth and all of these things. Okay. I talked about this on my Instagram in one of my comments, and I was just kind of like, I think in a previous video or maybe in some of my comments, I was saying stuff like, this is my flop era. And so one of my followers was like, girl, I see you saying that, and I just want you to know, like, you're doing great. Like, you're the shit. Everything is fine, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, I know. I think I'm just in my, sorry, that sounded rude. Like, yeah, I know. But, getting to the point, I think I'm just in my era of growth, and like, growth happens underneath the surface so many times. Like, there are deep roots that are growing and finding their way and like really creating a foundation for the flowers that are going to bloom in 2025. Like, the garden I'm about to have in 2025, I really, really, really cannot stress enough how grateful I am for it without even knowing what it is, what it looks like, I know what it feels like. It feels fucking great. It feels abundant. It feels successful. It feels secure. It feels safe. It feels happy. It feels funny. Like, oh my God, everything is so funny. There's just so much joy. It's like, I am feeling like I am beaming. I am feeling those emotions. And that is manifestation. Okay. I don't even know how I have a channel where I can sit and talk about manifestation every single week, because it is simply so simple. It is simply simple. Duh. I'm such a dumb bitch. But no, truly, it is so. I'm hating this hat again. This hat is pissing me off again. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it is truly. Okay, it's not fine. It is truly so simple. Manifestation is about doing things to evoke emotion of joy, happiness, peace, abundance, and love. If that's what you want. I have the belief that everybody wants happiness, peace, joy, and love. It's literally in the Constitution of America. They say you have the pursuit of happiness is a right because they understand how important joy and happiness is to this human experience. They understood that. That's why they wrote it in, like, it's such a silly thing. You think that if it was so meaningless, when it was just like a fun little inspirational quote, like you have the right to the pursuit of happiness, do you think that they're just going to do a little kiki in the Constitution? No, it is such a foundation to this human experience, and we don't talk about it enough. We don't talk about how important happiness is enough. And I'm here to tell you, actually, I was watching Tana Mongeau's podcast today, and she said something that I I'm so chronically online, but she said something today that I was like, that is everything. And she was talking about how she's going on these joy side quests. Like, she's doing all of these things simply for joy. And I was like, that is actually the funniest way to say that. I just think that is so important to do these side quests of joy. Like, life is not waking up, sticking to a schedule, going to work, coming home, building money in the bank, doing this, doing that. Life is about joy and experiences and about these lessons that we are learning along the way. Like, you were brought here to learn something or to transform something or to do something. I don't know what it is. I know what mine is. I know what my purpose is. I truly, truly do. I've spent enough time with myself and God and discovering that, but we all do have a purpose, and I totally forgot what that is, outside of seeking joy. But one of the main purposes, it's not even a purpose. I don't even know how to explain this, but like, joy is like, how do I say this? It's like calling you in, joy means that you are in alignment. Actually, that's as simple as, that's just what it is. When you are feeling joy, when you are feeling contentment, when you're feeling these high vibrate love, excitement, blah, 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 blah. When you are feeling these things, that is, just simply showing you that you are on the right path. You are in alignment with who you are supposed to be. And what we are supposed to be is happy. That's what I'm trying to say, is that, like, we all have a purpose, but a main purpose is to just be happy. Okay. And that's why there will be certain situations that you are brought to that at one point, like, they would bring you up. Okay. Here's an example for me. I'm an ex-stripper. I used to be a stripper at the beginning of my career. Dancing and stripping brought me so much joy, peace, happiness. It uplifted me because I was so low before I started stripping. My confidence, nothing. My bank account, nothing. My joy, very minimal. So when I started stripping, I had more money. I had more confidence. I was hearing compliments that I had never heard before. I was feeling sexy. I was dancing and expressing myself. Like, there were so many things that made that experience an uplifting one. As I had elevated, as I had evolved in the strip club, because of that job, I then elevated above it, and that same experience was below me. So now I'm going to the strip club and bringing myself down every single time. And so that is why we can't look at, like, the 3D. We can't look at the world and be like, well, this is good and this is bad, because you have to look at the emotion that it brings out of you. If you are doing something that once made you feel so good and it is no longer, relationships, jobs, whatever, a certain diet that used to, like, really make you feel good, and now it's just like, it's not. You have evolved past it. It is beneath you. It's time to shoot for the next fucking star. Okay? Like, just continue to go up. Like, that is the point. I don't even know what the point is anymore. But I'm just saying, you're here to have a good time. Like, isn't that such a relief? Like, that's all you're here to do. So when you go into the thoughts about 2025, let's not be so rigid. Let's not be so hard on ourselves and be like, we have to do this, 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 and this. Let's sit, be delusional, and have a lovely experience. Watch a movie in your mind of what it looks like 1 year from today, December 22nd, 2005. No. Although I'm giving very 2005. December 22nd, 2025, where are you? What are you doing? Who are you surrounded with? Are you in love? Are you further along in your business? Be fucking specific with the emotions that you are evoking. And also, when we start to get too specific on like the what it is and not the how it feels, we start to play God. Okay. So like you might think that this thing is going to be your end all be all. You might think like this is how I'm going to get rich. This is what's going to make me happy. And this is going to da 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 da. For me, I never in my life planned to be an artist. That is what I do. I am an artiste. Like I never saw that coming. And had I told the universe like, or had I stayed too strict on what was going to make me successful, because I genuinely thought like my original YouTube channel from 2017 was going to be the thing that blew me up. No, baby. No, it didn't. And at the time when I thought it was going to be like my thing, I was getting these feelings that I needed to walk away from it, and I did, and I was able to let go of that because I was not attached to that specific thing. I was attached to the success. I was attached to the happiness. I was attached to the creativity. I stayed attached to what the universe had that was better for me. And like the videos that I was making before were not fulfilling. They were not fun. I wasn't talking about manifestation. I was doing like goofy goober stuff, like being like a knockoff Jenna Marbles. Okay. Like that was not fulfilling to me at all. And had I built an entire platform on that, I would have had to just rebuild another platform when I decided I wanted to talk about something else. Cause that's how the internet works. You have to like stay really on brand or people are like, what? This isn't what I come here for. I'm rambling, but I'm just trying to let you know that it is very important that when you are time traveling to in your mind to December 22nd, 2025, next year, 1 year from today, that you are attaching yourselves to the emotion that surrounds you and not so specific to like, I'm going to have this car, I'm going to have this house. So when you are saying, I want $100,000 in the bank, are you focusing on the $100,000 or are you focusing on the feeling of like, oh, I can breathe. I can like have back surgery. I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say like, I can breathe. I can have a medical emergency and still survive. I can take a week off of work. I can go on vacation. I can do all the, like, I can breathe. I have enough money to just breathe. The fear and feelings that having not a lot of money brings is in the low vibrations. And I am realistically in the, I don't have a lot of money, but emotionally I'm up here. You know why? Because 2025 is going to spoil the fuck out of me. Okay. So even if you're broke right now, no, you're not. No, you're not. We are living in 2025, and in 2025, we are abundant as fuck. Okay. In 2025, on December 22nd, 2025, we are like, oh my God, I cannot believe we even made that all happen. Like when we come back and reflect on this, I'm going to clip this for us when we are actually in December 22nd, 2025. I'm going to clip this for us and we're going to look at everything that we fucking did because we really fucking did it this time. We really fucking did it this time. And the path that we are on, we're not even the same fucking person. We don't even want the same things as we did back in 2024. Those are small things. Like I have money now. I have a new lens. The things that I'm focused on in 2025 are so big, so grand. And if on December 22nd, 2024, today, if I never sat there and claimed better for myself, the universe wouldn't have sent it. They wouldn't have sent better for me. I had to sit there and I had to be so clear on how I am going to feel by the end of 2025 and the entirety of 2025. Successful, happy, in love with every part of my life. Well, I'm already there. Like, oh my God, I have another puppy too. I'm going to attach to that. I'm going to attach to getting another puppy. That I am going to attach to. But everything else I'm attaching to the emotion of it all. And most of those emotions I already feel. So there's a moment to feel grateful because I really do feel abundant. I feel successful. I feel happy right now. That's not me like delusionally talking about like time traveling. I also hope that this makes sense. I don't even, whatever, I'm not going to talk about it, but sometimes I feel like, I don't know if I explain myself as well as I could, but sometimes I just yap and it comes out how it comes out. And that is I really have nothing more to say about that. I have nothing more to say about that because you understand, you fully understand how great your 2025 is going to be, because we are using our emotions to guide us, and we are also using our emotions to tell the universe exactly what we want: happiness, peace, joy. And when we are sad, that is just we're not attaching to that. That is not who we are. It is simply an indication that we are maybe walking the wrong way in the path, or there's some things to assess, or there are some cracks in our shadow that we have to look back, maybe even like going back in time in your mind and looking at situations that might be evoking these emotions now. You know, like past traumas, things of that nature. You know, we're not sitting there and claiming my entire life sucks because I'm sad. No. Like, no. My entire life is ever evolving. My entire life is devoted to joy. My entire life is about becoming who I'm supposed to be. My entire life is about walking the path of alignment. That's what it's about. So the little moments that we do inevitably have, they're natural. They're just guiding you. Don't attach to them. Let them rock. When we're a little sad, I did a video a couple weeks ago, I think, about that, but I don't even remember what it's called. But I was just talking about how bad days aren't really like bad days. They're just guiding you to better. And I'm just saying stuff at this point. So if you made it all the way to the end, drop a cheetah emoji, like my cheetah slippers. Or a rose emoji. Do a rose or a cheetah. And that's all I have for you. I love you dearly. I'm not going to see you guys on Wednesday. Ugh, it makes me so sad to think about, because even like I posted on Wednesday or maybe Thursday, and even so, I'm like, I missed you guys. This is the parasocial in me. I need to talk to my therapist. Okay, I love you guys so much. We're going to have the best year ever. I will see you one more time before the next year. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I'll come up with it the morning of, and we will take it from there. Love her. Love you.